I'm sitting next to Geoff.
That's me.
You may have known him from YouTube if you watch YouTube, or if you're human, or if you're alive. His name's Mother's Basement. Mother's Basement.
That's me.
What's up, basement dwellers? I'm Geoff, Thew, professional shitbag. This is my mother's basement, and I am feeling really excited today.
I get very hyped to watch your videos, mainly because you come from a perspective as if you cared deeply about the content that you're watching, as if you actually cared about the manga that you're reading. So why is it that you make these videos, man? Why is it that you're so passionate about this?
Well, I mean, for me, it's like, there's a lot of different things. Part of it is just I love the shows that I'm watching and I want to talk about them to other people and like explain why I love them. The other thing is like, I mean, I have a YouTube channel. I've got creative ambitions of my own, right? So every single video I make is like analyzing something that I can take away and learn from an anime that I watch, and maybe make the art of filmmaking and that more accessible to people. So it's like a combination of it's content that I wish that I had when I was learning about film and production and stuff like that. It's just interesting to think about, like, what are the tricks that creators use to make you care about things that you care about. And third, I just really like anime. I like to geek out about anime a lot.
SAO's biggest problem is that its writer, Reki Kawahara, has no goddamn idea what a good video game even is.
Prologue. Reki Kawahara doesn't do his fucking research.
What was the transition like for you from strictly consumer to now creator?
Okay, well, I mean, it happened over like years, right? So I went to school for video game design out of high school, and I guess prior to that, I did a little bit of journalism for my school paper. So I always had that sort of interest. And then out of high school, I did like a couple of years doing like free writing for a few different game blogs. And then I went to school for game design, and I came back out of that, and I was like trying to find video game work for a while, but it's hard to get a job if you're a writer, and that's like your main skill set. So I figured I would build up my portfolio a little by going back into game journalism. I did that for a couple of years, and one of the guys who I was working with, we talked a lot about doing video content for the website, and eventually I was like, let's make the jump, let's make our own website, because our boss was not interested in that. So we moved into working on our own website. In the meantime, I started working on Mother's Basement, which was supposed to be like a subsidy of this website initially, and then the gaming website that we wanted to make just fell through. We didn't have the time and resources to really make that work. But Mother's Basement, the silly anime test video that I uploaded really took off. Like I did the first What's in an OP as just like okay, I need to learn my editing process, I need to get okay, so I'll record on like a crappy headset mic and put it out there and see what people think. And it got like 10,000 views when I posted it to Reddit, and I was like, okay, if I can do this consistently, I think that I can grow fast enough to maybe have a shot at being like a content creator full time. So I started putting out videos on a every 2 weeks basis. I wanted to hit 10,000 by the end of that year, ended up cracking 50,000 by the end of that year, rounding the basis to 500,000 by my 3-year anniversary, so I'm really excited about that. And it's been wild.
Masaki Yuasa has, up to this point, languished in obscurity, creating incredible, surreal shows and films like Tatami Galaxy, Ping Pong the Animation, and Kaiba that have been hits with critics but never really reached beyond the bubble of hardcore anime fans.
When you break things down the way you do, it really makes it seem like, oh, this is a viable interest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do think that, like, not to toot my own horn or toot Gigic's horn or any of the other analysis community people, but I do think that having people like myself and iPatchWolf and Gigic and Arcata and all of us doing serious criticism of anime has made it like more acceptable to be like, yeah, I love this, here's why, right? Because it's not just, oh, I really like watching muscly hairy dudes beat each other up for 5 episodes at a time while screaming and the planet's gonna blow up in 8 minutes. 3 hours later, still hasn't blown up. There was something childish about anime, or like a childish perception of it, and there is still that to some degree because it's, you know, cartoons. But like having people seriously talk about the artistry behind it, I think has helped to normalize enjoyment of it and normalize the idea that anime is something that an adult can consume and enjoy without being like a weirdo.
Well, listen, man, thank you so much for allowing people like myself and millions of others to be weirdos with pride, at least, you know,
Yeah.
to where we get beat up, but it's okay, because we have people like you talking about it.
And you have the power of God and anime on your side.
Absolutely. God and anime, it's a mighty force, man. That's a mighty duo. So listen, guys, again, it's your boy Demisa here with Geoff, aka Mother's Basement.
What's up?
Go subscribe to his page immediately. Watch all of his videos, download them, and share them to everybody, including your mother. All right? We'll see you guys next time.
See you later.